Well, thank you, judges. Now the young statesman Chindeu is the Accountant General of the Federation tonight. As guest speaker at the same forum addressed minutes ago by Ibipo, he is speaking from the perspective of the government, submitting that taxation remains the only non-exploitative and transparent means of generating the much-needed financial resources required by government for meaningful development.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The fundamental question today is, can we deny the volatility and impact of market forces on oil and on international trade? The answer is absolutely no. The other question is, can we deny the fact that taxation is a sure means for revenue generation? The answer is absolutely no. According to the World Bank, the developed countries across the world have taxation, the base of taxation, as a very sure means of generating revenue. In England, about 41% is the contribution of taxation to the GDP. The question we have to ask ourselves is this: what are the functions of taxation? Is it just revenue generation? The answer is no. As far as fiscal federalism is concerned and democracy is concerned, representation is a vital function of taxation. For an economy to be sustained and for the social system to be held together, the socio-political system, which in the case of Nigeria is democracy, taxation has to be an integral part, because the people have to have a common sense of belonging to the system. Between 2008 and 2009 alone, as a result of fluctuations in the international market, Nigeria lost $3.5 billion. Speculation in the oil market is an indication that in the international market we do not have consistency or predictability. So an economy cannot be founded on an uncertainty. We have to have a reliable base for revenue generation like taxation. In Nigeria, during the SAP period, between 1985 to 1991, we had reduction in taxes to bolster economic activities. That's another very integral function of taxation, which is repricing. Ladies and gentlemen, let us not disregard the impact of taxation as a sure means for funding socio-economic development in a country. Thank you.
Chindeu, you were asked to become, if you like, the Accountant General, speaking from the government position, justifying tax collection for meaningful development. But to me, normally you have a very statesman-like approach, but you spoke rather in the line of a rabble-rouser. You did not have that grave dignity and authority and command to lead the people into your way of thinking. That was what I thought.
Chindeu, I think I'd like to agree with Professor Karen Kingaru-Bisala here, that you did not speak from a national perspective, a country of 150 million people. But somehow, because you have this charisma, you have this ability, this believability, you defined the topic, and then you came up with a very forceful conclusion that might sway the audience at home. But three things I'd like you to watch out for. The word is federalism and not federalism. Federalism, you stress the first syllable. The other one is democracy. And 2000, watch the diphthongs again, perhaps you will get in